Hello again. I'm perfectly sure that I cannot be the only person who has noticed the relentless infiltration of the drag scene into our everyday lives. A few years ago, the only experience of drag that most of us had was seeing Widow Twankey in a pantomime once a year. These days, it is impossible to open a newspaper or turn on the television without encountering this form of fetishism. The BBC, of course, do their best to stimulate this interest. Their website often carries pieces about the way that drag queens are affected by modern life, how the economic situation causes problems for the drag queen community, that kind of thing. At one time, the drag scene was pretty much confined to specialist clubs and meeting places, often those patronised by gay men. In recent years, though, that has all changed. First, drag queens began making an exhibition of themselves on gay pride marches, and when once people accepted that, they started appearing publicly in many other contexts, including the most inappropriate ones. Last year we saw, of course, drag queen sessions where transvestites read to small children in public libraries, which caused many people to raise their eyebrows. The latest manifestation of this trend was seen the other day in Cardiff at a commemoration of the 80th anniversary of VE Day. Not only did drag queens attend this occasion, although the good Lord alone knows why, they even paraded on stilts, just in case anybody had failed to notice their presence there, I suppose. The description to this video shows a couple of these characters at Cardiff Castle on stilts. A fitting tribute, some might believe, to the sacrifices made by our armed forces during the Second World War. Well, believe that and you'll believe anything. I have no objection at all to men dressing up as and caricaturing women, but I'm not at all sure why they have to flaunt their activities in public, rather than simply exhibiting themselves to those who have a taste for this kind of thing. One possibility is that not only is the fetish of women's clothes involved here, but that there is also a wide streak of exhibitionism, and that this is being seen publicly in these clothes, that this is really what is giving them their kick. If so, then this is rather disturbing, especially considering the events staged with children in mind, such as those in libraries, which I mentioned earlier. Perhaps it would be no bad thing if these men were to keep their activities to private locations, rather than being seen all over the streets, as is so often the case today.